Hi Leo, Happy New Year and Happy January, and welcome to your new year. The new year begins with Mercury going into Aquarius opposite your sign, and if you are a very early Leo, like July 23rd, your mind could be bouncing all over the place. A lot of connections with people, friendships, there could be different parties that you're invited to, different texts, everybody's sharing, and you sharing too. You're sharing with your friends this joy for the new beginning and new year. And on the 3rd of January, Mars goes into Scorpio. Now, you're a strong sign, right? You're Leo. You're a strong sign. And Mars is a strong planet, and it's extra strong when it's in Scorpio. Yet, with Mars going into Scorpio on the 3rd of January, all of a sudden, you could start to feel this inner rumbling deep within your gut about, I want to make some changes. I want to do something different. It could be around your house. I want to get rid of this and change that. And get out of my way. If you have roommates, if you live with your lover, your spouse, your family, that there can be something like, no, I really think we need to do this inner strength, a determination to have something different. But even if it doesn't manifest in your home particularly, it's on the inside. And it's asking you to make some changes deep within. Now, some of this energy already started to bubble up in December, and some of that energy bubbling up in December may have to do with just how your physical being. I want to feel better. I want to be stronger. I want to do something different with my daily schedule. And again, this whole first whole first week of January, there's lots of ideas brewing. And then when we start on the 5th of January and Mercury's going retrograde, and then 2 days later, Jupiter goes retrograde on the 7th, and then 2 days later, the new moon is on the 9th. There's all of this energy the first full week of January about rethinking things. Well, maybe I'll do this, and maybe I'll do this. How do I make this happen? How do I make that happen? Give yourself a little time to make these adjustments, since this is the energy this month is saying it's important to make adjustments. That through making adjustments in your daily routine, what you think, it doesn't have to be, throw everything out, make major changes, but little things that you will start to shine more. That some of the layers of, is this going to happen or that going to happen, kind of roll off your back, and you really feel that you can start to shine more in many ways in your life. Now, there are a couple of particular days in the Leo calendar that are more sensitive to some of these energies than others. And that one of them is if you're born around August 6th, there is a vibration of wanting to make some changes and feeling stuck at the same time. Now, depending on your personal chart, it might not be exactly that. But there is a little bit of this energy of wanting change but feeling stuck. Wanting change but feeling stuck. And the universe is saying, the message from the universe is saying, is that one of the ways out of that is through looking at the time you have. Here's my time. I get up at this time, I go to bed at this time, more or less, and this is what I do with my time. And making those adjustments. It sounds so simple, but it can be very, very profound and making a huge difference for you to be able to manifest what you want in life. So part of it is about getting out of the head and getting out of the what ifs. I could do this and I could do this. The vision, and you're a good visionary. The visions are important, but this month is saying to take it down to the nuts and bolts and the schedule of life, and be able to size it down. Well, this is what I can do on this evening, or this is what I can do on this time. Again, it sounds very trivial, but it will make a huge difference in being able to manifest your dreams and help with the greater success. Now, another energy that's going on for the first few weeks of January is Venus, which went into Sagittarius on the 30th of December, is moving through, is that house of yours that is a very natural house, astrological house of happiness and joy. And so she's asking you to get in touch with your heart energy again, and get in touch with what makes you feel free. What makes you feel free in life? And there may be a time around the new moon, around that 9th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, where you see the limitations. Oh yeah, I'd be free if I could do this, but however, I don't have this or I don't have that to do it. You want to, it's not about not acknowledging or pretending limitations. If you want to do something, you don't have the money to do it, then it's not about not acknowledging what's real for you, but it is about not getting stuck in the limitations, because the limitations are only if you feel them. You might not feel them, but some of you might feel a couple like, I really want to be able to do this and I love to do this, however, how will I be able to, because I'm supposed to do this or I have to do that. Those feelings. And that's where that energy of looking at what adjustments you can make in overcoming that. But really, that Venus in Sagittarius is saying, find what you love to do that makes you feel free. And also, there's a play on words that what are you free to do that makes you happy? So it's not some days I can do it, someday something out there. That it's something you have right now. You're free to do it right now and be happy, as a choice. I have this choice to be happy, and I can do this. So there's this embracing of that and that realization, yes, I can and I will, and here it is. When the sun moves into Aquarius on the 20th, that is the beginning of your halfway mark of your birthday cycle, right? Because Aquarius is halfway around the sun from Leo. And that energy starts to lighten things up for you. You may feel more compelled to go out and meet people, more compelled to go out and connect with others. And it's not like there's no romance during January at all, but there is a focus on you. There is a focus on you and feeling that, this is what I love to do and what it makes me feel free. So part of it can be, it's like doing those things with the person you love, your romantic partner. But it starts to strengthen the romantic energy, the relationship energy starts to strengthen during the cycle of Aquarius. On the full moon, January 23rd, that's your full moon. The full moon will be in Leo. And so there's an illumination time for you, this aha time, and wisdom time to really, have this moment of connecting to heart and connecting to wisdom. And as we move to close out the month, Mercury goes direct on the 25th. If you were looking for communications about making some changes around your job, then the last week in January, much better time frame, not just because Mercury's going direct, but because of some Aquarian influence and Venus influence that's happening that can support you in moving forward in a professional move and in a career move. Thanks so much, Leo, and have a very, very happy New Year and a happy January.